There's a Shem Yisbarach. Very soon, very, very soon, the Mashiach is going to come. And the Yoya Navi is going to come. A lot of people want to see the Yoya Navi. How do you find him? Who knows the story from Chacham Baruch? No? Anyone knows the story? Okay, I'm going to say it very fast. Okay? There's a Yid. He said, I want to see Yoya Navi. Like what I'm saying, I want to see him. I want to see him. I look up in the phone book. Takes the phone book, turns it back and forth. He's not here. Okay. The guy turns down, he goes into his chacham. He says, I want to see him. You want to see Yoya Navi?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me tell you what you have to do.
No problem, I'll write it down.
For the next 40 days.
Next 40 days, yeah.
You have to fast.
Can't eat anything?
You can't eat anything. From morning until night. For the next 40 days, you have to fast. You still want to see Yoya Navi?
Yeah.
Also, every single day, you have to say the entire Tillim.
Yeah. Jeder took the ganze Tillim. Every day I have to say the whole Tillim.
That's right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Every single day, you have to give at least $100 for tzedakah.
Fast. I have to give $100 for tzedakah. And say the whole Tillim.
You still want to see Yoya Navi?
Yeah.
Every single night, you have to wake up 12 o'clock. Pinklech b'chatzos.
To wake up. Very, very cold outside.
That's right. And then you have to go to the river. When you get to the river, you have to toivel yourself.
But I'm going to keep my pajamas on. No? It's very cold.
Still want to see Yoya Navi?
Yeah.
And you can do this 40 days straight?
Yeah, no problem. Okay. I've been doing this so long, and I'm so hungry.
How long are you doing it for?
Yeah, about an hour. I have to give 100 for tzedakah. You have to give 100 for tzedakah. Okay. And now it's the nighttime. That's very good, the nighttime. To wake up by night. I go to sleep a little bit. Ring. The alarm clock is ringing. I have to go to the mikveh. It's very cold. The river's over there. Bring. I know. I throw the alarm clock in the water. Whee! That's not good. I have to go in the water. Get up. Put on my sweater. Put on my sweater. Put on my coat. Okay. Go outside. In the middle of the winter here. It's very, very cold. Keep walking, Abisallah. Keep walking. There's the water. Take off my socks. I put in my foot. What? Ja, discount. Zij kant. But if was saying Yoya Navi, it was a Lachtina. I want to see Yoya Navi. I have no choice. I'm going to lean over and be it's cold.
And that's what he does. One day, and another day, and another day, and it's already the 30th day.
Can't do this anymore.
38, 39, one more day, day number 40, the 40th Tag.
Banacht, Eliyahu, I know if you got Kimmon tonight, Eliyahu is going to come. Tell everybody to go away, make the house look nice. Take out a Gemara. I want when Eliyahu, I know if he comes, he should think that I'm learning. Take out a Gemara, open it up. Soon he's going to come. Me is a shame. Where is he a bit? Soon he's going to come. Soon he's going to come. Yoya Novi is coming, yes. Hello?
Let me inside.
Who's this?
Yitzchak the Shikha. It's freezing outside. Please let me in.
Yitzchak the Shikha? Don't come to my house tonight.
But it's so cold. Let me in. Just let me in, have a drink, and then I'm going to go away.
Yitzchak the Shikha, go someplace else now. Very, very cold.
Please, let me in just for an hour.
I'm not letting you in just for an hour. Goodbye.
I'm so cold.
Goodbye.
Please, a drink.
Here's a drink. I throw the bottle out the window.
Why can't I come into your house to warm up just a little bit?
Because I'm expecting a very, very important visitor, and you cannot come in. Do you understand that? I'm expecting a very important visitor. Goodbye.
Okay, you know what? If you don't let me in, I'm not going to come in.
That's very smart of you. Okay, waiting for the Yoya Novi. Warte bis er Yoy soll kommen. Bam, bam, bam. The morning. It's shine in the free. Eliyahu is nicht gekommen. It's already in the morning. Eliyahu never didn't come. Yoy, Shrek a maniac. Huh? Chacham.
Yeah?
It's not fair.
What's not fair?
Calm down. I'm very calm.
Don't scream.
I'm not screaming. I fasted for 40 days. Eliyahu never should come. How come Eliyahu never didn't come? I didn't eat for 40 days. I went into the mikveh for 40 days a night. You know how cold it was? I jumped into the water. It was so cold. Why didn't Eliyahu never come?
So I am going to tell you that Eliyahu Novi did come.
Eliyahu never did come? No, he didn't.
He did.
He didn't.
He did. It's just that he didn't tell you he was Eliyahu Novi. You know who he told you he was? No. He told you he's Yitzchak the Shikha.
That was Eliyahu Novi?
That's right.
Why didn't he tell me? I would have let him in.
Because Eliyahu Novi says that any Yid that leaves another Yid outside in the freezing cold because Eliyahu Novi is coming to him, he doesn't come to such a Yid. So Eliyahu Novi came to you, but you didn't let him in. Now, I want to tell you a story now, Kinderlach, that I heard Ish mipi Ish. That means one person from another person from the Heilige Chassam Sofer. And I'll tell you who I heard the story from. I heard the story from the Skalya Rebbe, Zachayin Levrocha, and he said he heard it from the brother Ruv, and the brother Ruv heard the story from Rav Shimon Seifer, and Rav Shimon Seifer heard the story from his Heilige Tata, the Heilige Chassam Sofer. At least the first part of the story. The Heilige Chassam Sofer was a little boy, and already was very, very smart. And he went to learn in the yeshiva of Reb Nussen Adler. And every Thursday night, they went to a special yeshiva, and they were up the entire night, and they were learning. And in those days, in Preshburg, was a group of people, was leider, something schon geglitscht a bisschen. They started to slip. Whee! What does that mean, they started to slip? They didn't have the proper respect for Yidden, Balei Torah, Mitzvahs. And there was supposedly a chusn. But nicht ausgesehen wie a chusn Davos. It didn't look like the way a chusn in Ben Torah looks like. It was the night before his chasana, and he was having a big party, and he was shikker, and he was holding 2 bottles in Bronfen. Oh, that's tomorrow night for chasana. Let's go music! And the Olam get clapped and get danced, and he's throwing the bottles up. I'm going to juggle the bottle. Wait. One bottle fell on his head, boom. Other bottle fell on his head, boom. And the schnapps is pouring all over, and goes, this is good. Meanwhile, and they're playing the music very, very loud. And the Heilige Tzaddik of Nussen Adler is learning with the Talmidim. And Mahulavit, and the Shreit. So the Nussen Adler called over one of his Talmidim. Moshe Kemeheh. Moshe, please go over Gai Areba and Beit Zolzan still. Go over across the street and tell them please to be quiet. Moshe goes, no problem. Moshe walks over across the street, walks in. The Chusen goes, you! Why are you here? Why I'm here? You're making a lot of noise. And we can't learn over there. Every Thursday night we go and we learn over there. So please stop making so much noise. I can make all the noise I want. You understand that? At least close the window. I won't close the window. I'll open this window. What do you need the window open for? That I should be able to fall out. Don't you tell us what to do. You tell your Rabbi to go learn someplace else. Oh, my Rabbi should go learn someplace else, right? And you should have your party over here. No, it doesn't work that way. You want to start up with us? No problem. Boom, crash. This Moshe comes back after a little while. His nose a little bit swollen. And all of a sudden they hear from across the hall, the music gets even louder. Boom, 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 titzach. And listen, you can't learn it. So listen, Adler looks around. Should I go back? No, don't go back. You know what? Sent a big person that got intimidated a little bit. Schicken a klein Yingel. Moishala. So listen, Adler gesucht for the Chasam Sofer gewinnt damals a klein Yingel. Gaya Rebbe, go over, Beitza shines on Zashtil, and ask them very nicely they should be quiet. The emes is that Moishala was a little bit scared. But as the Rebbe told him to go, he went. The Rebbe geheißen Gein Geintman. Moishala walks across, and he walks inside, and now the Chusna is so drunk, he's on the floor, he's getting up, he's falling down, he's on the floor, he falls out the window, he comes back in. What's this? I sent a little buggy over here? I go, spritz you! And he takes the fire hydrant, which the fire comes out. Has the fire hydrant too? Yeah? And spritzt throws the Wasser for fire. This has this. Fire extinguisher. Okay, I'm sorry, not fire hydrant. But good thing the Chusn, but he spritzed it the wrong way. He spritzed it on himself. Look! And one of the boys went over to little Moshe and said, so you came to tell us to be quiet, huh? Well, we're not going to be quiet. I'll give you a 2 big pets. Boom, boom. Moshe doesn't say anything. And he walks across the street. And he comes back to the Shia. Kimtzikaran to the Shia. He's covering his eyes. And listen, Adler looked, and they're getting loud. Noise is getting louder and louder and louder. And listen, Adler goes over to Moshe. Why are your eyes covered? Why are your eyes covered? Let me see. Takes his hands off his eyes. Sees he has a black eye. Zachitzpah. It's getting louder and louder. We're not going to be able to learn over here. We're not going to be able to learn anywhere. Because I'm the lion. Now he goes laughing. And Mr. Adler goes over to the Urim Kodesh. And he opens up the Urim Kodesh. He looks around. And the Talmidim are standing around. And they get very, very scared. Ze werden sehr stark erschrocken. The Punim für the Tzaddik is right. In a nehmt aus a Schäufer. It's a falta pachad of Yedain. Everyone gets very scared. Everyone gets very, very frightened. Everybody mamish falls to the ground. And across the street in the Chasana Hall, also, everybody got very, very scared. Hey, the Chuzan says, get the party going! The music stops playing. Everybody starts walking home. The Chuzan says, hey, what's your babies? What are you scared of? And the Chuzan starts walking home. And someone says, well, don't worry, he's also Schachter. I'm going to walk you home. Yeah, you walk me home. Yeah, because you're a little Schachter, I'm going to help you. No, you're a little Schachter, I'm going to help you. They do crash into each other. Boom, they fall down. They pick up. And as they're walking home, outside, there was a construction pit. A big hole that was made for construction. Oh, well, what Chusen says. You want to see? I could fly. You want to see? I go onto the hole. Wee, boom. Help, help. And Zachab is also Schachter, his friend is also Schachter. He goes, I'm going to help you. I'm also going to fly. Boom. And not only did he come crashing down, but he came crashing down on top of the Chusen. And by the time anyone realized what happened, he couldn't breathe. In the Chusen, the Shainish Gevein of their Welt, he was no longer on this world. And the father of the Chusen went running, and he ran to the police, and he began to scream, "Hey, Reb Adler, he killed my son!" Huh? Policeman jumps up. Yeah, how? With a shayfer. A shayfer? He hit him on the head with a shayfer? No! He blew the shayfer! He blew the shayfer? Yeah! Then what happened? And then my son fell into a hole. Come again? The rabbi blew the shayfer? Yeah. And then my son fell in the hole. Arrest him. Well, what does one thing have to do with the other? No, because he's a holy rabbi. He put him in chayrim and he blew the shayfer, and that's why my son fell in the hole. Well, what if he blows shayfer on me and I fall in the hole? I don't know. Hey, mister, listen. I don't know from shayfers and falling into holes, okay? Goodbye. Meanwhile, the whole town was very angry. Versteht sich, the Freie people, very angry. But not only that, even some of people that were Shomer Shabbos, they were also upset. Nusen Adler did Kabula, and the Chusen was killed. So they went, and Nusen Adler called his Talmidim, and he said, sometimes things happen in life, you have to understand what's happening. The Rabbi Shalom obviously wants us to leave. All Talmidim, each and every one of you, are going to go off now to a different place. We're all going off to a different, disbanding the yeshiva. Yeshiva yet at Nema vacation. A few Talmidim are going to stay with me. The rest of you I'm going to send you to different places. Moishallah, fangt uns zu trachten. Der Rebbe geht sicher. Sagen, ich soll kein mit dem. The Rebbe is for sure going to say, I should stay with him. That's for sure. Right? The Rebbe is for sure going to say that. I should stay with him. The Rebbe is telling, you stay with me, you go away. You stay with me, you go away. And then the Rebbe called Mashallah. Mashallah, I want you to go learn in a yeshiva in France. Rebbe! Ich will bleiben mit der Rebbe. I want to stay with the Rebbe. I don't want to go learn in a yeshiva in France. There's a Rosh Yeshiva at Michela there. You're going to learn in his yeshiva, and you're going to be very matzliach there. What the Rebbe? Mashallah, you are going to France. Next day, Mashallah was crying. And his Talmidim told him, the Rebbe said you should go. What's your problem? And he got on to a wagon, and the wagon started to travel. We go to France. And even though outside there was a very, very big storm pouring on him. And Moshe came to France. It was all cold and scared. And the Rosh Yeshiva of Michela said, "Who are you, little boy?" I came to learn in your yeshiva. Came to learn in my yeshiva. You're too little. I have a letter from my Rebbe, the Nussen Adler. You have a letter from your Rebbe, the Nussen Adler. Okay, but I have to tell you something. What? Don't have a room for you to sleep. I can sleep in the Besmedrash on a bench. No. You're going to have to sleep in a boarding house, in a room where they rent out the rooms. You're going to have to sleep in a place where they rent out the rooms. That's right. Go there. Hello? Can I rent out rooms over here? Yes, little boy. That man is in charge of the rooms. Sure. Follow me. I will take you upstairs. Opened up the door. Oh, there's somebody in here. You'll be in France. You are going to share the room with someone else. I have to share the room with someone else? Hello there. What is your name? Moshe. My name is Moshe. Your name is Moshe. Forget it. My name is Jacques. Your name is a sack? Jacques. Oh, hello. Well, I am going to sleep on this bed, and you will sleep on the other bed. Thank you very much. Why are you putting down the water over there? It's my Negelwasser. Oh, thank you very much. My Rebbe hat mich durchgeschickt, and my Rebbe sent me here. My Rebbe made me come here. Why? Has to be a reason. Chassam Sofer, the Heilige Chassam Sofer, even when he was a little boy, his minig was that he slept for 8 hours. The Rambam says, Az Yishanti. Az is 8, Aleph and Zayin. But he didn't sleep every night 8 hours. Every second night 8 hours. So when the Chassam Sofer came back after 2 nights, he needed to sleep because he hadn't slept for a very long time. But Jacques, what is going to be? I am in trouble. I don't know what to do. Moshe put the blanket over his head. This is big trouble. Put the pillow over his head. Oy vey! What's the matter? They have to take a test tomorrow. A test for what? A test to be a lawyer. I don't know the material. I don't know what is going to be. You know what is going to happen if I go to the test, and I don't know. Yes, you're going to flunk the test. Please go to sleep. No, this is terrible. This is terrible. Hey, it's terrible. Give me that book. Some Sefer takes the book and a Mordecai ahead. Let me read this. Okay, I know the whole book. Now, what do you need to know? You just read the entire book in 2 minutes? No, 1 minute. But it took me 6 months to learn that. Because you're very smart. Oh, right. Let me explain to you what you know. Okay, well, you say I don't know this answer. This is the answer. This is the answer, okay? Very good. Oh, I will get a good mark on the test. Can you please get a good mark on going to sleep now? Okay, go to sleep. Shh. Oh, fine, now it's grapete. Please. Yeah, what is the matter? Nothing. The next day, he came to the yeshiva, Rosh Yeshiva, yes, mashallah. Please, can I change rooms? That room is not for me. I don't want to be in that room. Please, can I change rooms? Oh, I want to tell you what happened. You know your roommate Jacques? I know my roommate Jacques, yes. He got a very good mark on his test. And you helped him. Yeah? And his father is a very big general in the army. And this is a big toiva for Yidden. So can you please help him tonight also? I want to learn Torah. I don't come to be a lawyer. It's big. You have to do it for the cloud. That night he comes back and Jacques is there. Ah, Moshe, you came back. I'm so happy to see you. Yeah, me too. Can you read this book for me also? No. Please. All right. Okay, what do you have to know? But you did not read the book yet. I read the book yet. Yes, I read the book yet. He tells him whatever you have to know. For 4 months, and finally one day Jacques comes in and he says, Moshe, I have good news for you. Yeah? I passed all the tests. I am now an official lawyer. What did you say? You're an official lawyer? Oh, that's very nice. Lawyer! Oh, lawyer. Oh, yeah. But Moshe, I have some bad news. What's the bad news? Now that I am a lawyer, I am going off to stay someplace else in a different city. What did you say? Oh, I said, I'm so sorry. Oh, you're going. Oh, we were just getting to know each other. We're having, okay. Maybe if I work very hard, I can stay here. No. You go. But Moshe, look, I bought you flowers. Oh, thank you so much. I'm going to put on my chon Shabbos here. Goodbye. Moshe, thank you so much. I will never forget you. Jacques, I'll never forget you either. Goodbye. Oh, Baruch Hashem. Baruch Hashem, he left. Now I could lay down and now I could sleep a little bit. Oh, get into my bed and I could sleep. Maisha? What? Yeah? Chaim? Just got a letter, just came. Letter? From who's the letter? From Rav Nosson Adler. Chvoy, Chavivi, my dear Talmud, Maisha, I now want you to leave the yeshiva and come back home. What? My Rebbe sent me here to learn, and this Jacques is here, and it makes me a bit tzedrurot. I have to read his books, and now that he finally left, and I can learn to be a mensch, I can sit down to learn. My Rebbe wants me to go home. If that's what my Rebbe said. And the Chassam Sofer went back to Rav Nosson Adler, and he asked him, but the Rebbe, and the Rebbe said, shh. Afterwards, Rebbe, I'm going to learn in your yeshiva. No? But Rebbe, why did you call me back? You can go learn on your own. I want you to come back. Chassam Sofer went to a little town, and he sat down in the corner with a Gemara, and he started to learn from morning to night. And soon other people came and they started standing around him, and he started learning with them. And the Chassam Sofer made up, I want to Es Hashem Yisburach. I want to be able to help me. I want to be able to sit and learn my whole life. I don't even want to be a roof. I just want to sit and learn. Who are you?
Hello. Bye. No. I am the local Schachter.
Very nice. So the Gemara. Yeah.
I have a shidduch for you.
Very nice. Can I please learn a little weiter? I want to tell you something, okay? I don't know what kind of shidduch you have for me. But I want to be able to sit and learn my whole life. I don't even want a job as a Ruv. I just want to be able to sit and learn.
No problem. I have someone who's very rich and he's masking.
Really?
Yes. If you can't trust me, who can you trust?
Does anyone know what the Rosh Tevis of Schachter is? Sheker doiver, kesef nikach. Who knows what that means? He doesn't speak always the truth, and he takes money. This Schachter went over to a man, Rabbi Aryeh,
Looking for a good son-in-law? Yes, I see him in a long time, sitting and learning from morning to night.
You're going to support him for the rest of his life?
Sure, but he's going to become the Ruv of my stud.
No problem.
He's masking to become the Ruv?
Sure, he told me right away he's masking to become the Ruv. Yeah. And then the Chassam Sofer, back and forth. You sure he's masking? I should sit and learn my whole life? He's going to support me? I don't even have to become a Ruv?
100%, I just heard it from him.
Are you sure? The Chassam Sofer said, the Moshe said, he wasn't called the Chassam Sofer yet. Are you sure Moshe said he's willing to become the Ruv of my town?
I just spoke to him.
And then the Chassam Sofer went there for Shabbos, and he gave a drusha in the shield. Everybody was going, wow, whoa.
Come, Moshe, let me take you for a walk. When you're going to get married, as a Shemizbach, you're going to live in this big, beautiful house.
That's a very big, beautiful house.
I'm going to buy it for you. And I'm going to bring you all this for him in the world you want.
Very, very nice.
And of course, when you're going to be the Ruv, you're going to have a special room where you're going to answer shilas.
No, there's some kind of a mistake.
Okay, you can have a bigger room to answer shilas.
No, there's a mistake here.
All right, give you a bigger room.
No, it's not the size of the room. I'm not masking to become a Ruv. I want to be able to sit and learn.
He says he's not. Leave it to me. Don't worry. After he gets married,
Oh, I don't like what's going on over here.
So, Moshe, as I was saying, you're going to be the Ruv of this town. You're going to give a big drusha.
Uh-oh. I see the Yetzer Hara is trying to schlep me in over here. And Moshe turns around and he says to the next town, is it the Tchim? No, it's not the Tchim.
Okay, come. Let me show you where you're going to live. Here, there's a shortcut in the woods to the next town. So anyway, Moshe, I was saying, Moshe, hey, where'd he go?
The whole town started looking for him. And all the people were making chayzik of him. They said, he's not even married yet, already eyed him at the runaway. You're giving him so much sudas. And the Schachter came running to the other town. And Moshe was sitting and learning. Why do you want to wait until Shabbos? Because they lied to me. And I didn't want to have a Yetzer Hara to see such a big house and I'm going to be masking. I want to sit and learn. And again, there was a whole to-do, a whole controversy, a whole mishmash. And Moshe was sitting and learning. I don't know nothing. I don't want to know about nothing. I want to sit and learn. Everybody's going to go in this. Oh, no. Hope it's not Jacques. Oh, Reb Hirsch. Reb Hirsch Yarvitz was one of the most chushev people in the town.
Very sure. Don't want to stay, you're learning. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Yes, Reb Hirsch.
Moshe, I heard the whole story about the shidduch, and I understand you're looking for someone to be able to to support you the rest of your life. Should be able to sit and learn. You shouldn't have to go to work, right?
That's right, yes.
Let me say something to you. I'm willing to do it.
But Reb Hirsch, you don't have a daughter.
I don't have a daughter, but I have a sister. Her name is Malka.
Reb Hirsch Yarvitz, he's not even a Schachter. He's reading me a shidduch to his sister. And Reb Hirsch is one of the most respected people in town. I'm asking to the shidduch. There's only one problem. Reb Hirsch did not tell the Chassam Sofer that Malka was 5 years older than him. Reb Hirsch did not tell the Chassam Sofer that Malka was already married once and she was an almona. And he did not tell the Chassam Sofer that Malka was very sick, she had a weak heart. And no one else told the Chassam Sofer either, because Reb Hirsch was a very rich man and nobody wanted to start up with him. And Reb Hirsch started giving money to the Chassam Sofer, money for his Talmidim, and he was very happy. And once before Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur, he said to Reb Hirsch, Yes, mashallah. I want to go to my Rebbe for the Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur. I'll be back right after Sikkos for the Chasana.
I don't think you should go. It's not a good idea.
Why?
What if something happens when we go? What if the train turns over? What if...
Chas v'shalom, why should the train turn over?
Malka, I don't think we should let him go.
Malka said, you have to let him go. When the Chassam Sofer came home, he was sure that they're going to do for him what they do for all the Chassanim. Candies and big lights, and everyone's going to come out singing. And Moshe comes, and nothing. No one does anything for him. Hello, Mechusin. We heard. Mazel tov, Mechusin. Mazel tov. It's like, oh, it's so cold. Going into my Rebbe now, Mr. Nadler. Rebbe, I'm a Chusin. No. But what's... Rebbe, something is wrong. Can the Rebbe tell me what's wrong? Mashallah. Every little thing you ask me beforehand. I know you don't have a father. But before you become a Chusin, you don't ask your Rebbe. I realized that was a mistake. But I was so nervous because there was a whole story before, and Rabbi Yarvitz came over to me. The Rebbe wouldn't have been masking to the shidduch? No. But why not? The Malka, she's such a good girl. I asked people, they told me she's sneezing and she's fine and she's smart. That's true. So what's wrong with the shidduch? Did Hirsch tell you that she was once married? No. Did Rabbi Hirsch tell you she's 3 years older than you? Oh. Did she tell you that she was married without children, that she's very sick? No. They fooled me. You have rishis to break the shidduch. Moshe, why are you crying? If I break the shidduch, she's going to be very, very embarrassed. And she's going to be very hurt. And the user said she's an almana. She's really a nice person. I can't break the shidduch. Rebbe, please don't make me embarrass her. Doesn't it say that it's better a person should throw himself into a fiery oven and not embarrass someone b'rabim? Listen, Adler thought for a moment. By Bazai, you feel that way, you can go ahead with the shidduch. With the Rebbe's bracha? With the Rebbe's bracha. The Rebbe called everyone in. No, Mazel Tov. Yes, say Mazel Tov. Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Shem Shetam Slachas, and the party. Yes, it's Allah. I just started dancing with him. And he came back afterwards, and he told Reb Hirsch, you didn't tell me that your sister was an almana. Hirsch turns red. You didn't tell me she was 3 years older. You didn't tell me that she was sick. But I'm asking to the shidduch anyway, because I don't want to hurt her. Shoo. And they started getting ready for the chasana, and all of a sudden, one day, riding into town is somebody on a horse.
Woo! New law from the government. Anyone that was born in Germany cannot stay here. We're scared of spies.
I was born in Germany. Mashallah. I was born in Germany. I'm going to have to go back. But I can't go back with Malka to my town because they didn't even want me to marry her. That night there was a big meeting.
We came here today to make a big meeting. We know that. Start the meeting already. We came here today to make a big meeting. We know that already. Start the meeting. I am the Rosh HaKol. We know that already. Would you start the meeting? There's a big problem. The roof in our Stutt was born in Germany, and there's a new law which says if you're born in Germany, you have to leave.
And Hirsch says, and also, my tzikimidike brother-in-law, my incoming brother-in-law, is also born in Germany. I suggest we write a letter to the king, and we say to the king, can you please just make 2 exceptions?
But Hirsch, if we ask for 1 exception, that's going to be hard enough. But if we have to ask for 2 exceptions, that's going to be very hard. I'm afraid we can't do it.
What, says Reb Hirsch? After all I did for this town, after all I did for this town, you won't even make an exception for me? What you do? I propose a compromise. Let us write a letter that should please let the roof stay. And at the end we'll add, and if it's okay with the king, there's one more person also. Okay, masker. Meanwhile, Reb Hirsch says, what should I do? What should I do? It's going to take many months before the king's letter comes back. I have to write to my Rebbe if I should still get married. So he sent the letter to Reb Nosson Adler. Reb Nosson Adler opened the letter. Oy vey. No, under these circumstances you should drop the shidduch. He put the letter in the mail. No, this is too important to go in the mail. Shmerel. Yes, sir. I want you to go right away and give this letter to the Chassam Sofer.
No problem. I put this letter in my pocket and I go right away.
Go, right away.
I go right away.
Shmerel starts going.
In the middle he goes, here's that tickle. I go to the schnapps place, have a little drink here.
Reb Hirsch goes over to Reb Moshe and says, it's a long time. We didn't get a letter from your Rebbe yet. I don't know why your answer didn't come back yet. Listen, we can't push her off. We're making a date for the chasana. If a letter comes from your Rebbe beforehand to stop the chasana, we'll stop. If not, we go weiter. I guess so. It's the night of the chasana. The whole town is there. Malka is dressed up. And Moshe is very, very nervous. He's almost standing under the chuppah. Meanwhile, Shmerel wakes up.
That was a good schluffy. How long did I schluff for? 3 days. Oh, it's gefährlich. I think I'm going to turn over schluff for another 3 days.
Hey, Shmerel.
What's the matter?
Reb Nosson Adler wants to know what the Chassam Sofer said when you gave him the letter.
You didn't say anything.
Why not?
I didn't give him the letter. Oh no! I'm supposed to give him the letter. Oh, I better go right away.
No, he runs out, jumps on his horse, falls over the other side. The horse runs away. He starts running after the horse. He grabs onto the tail, jumps on. He starts running, crashes into a pole, gets up and coming. And meanwhile, they're about to start the chuppah. They called up the Masada Kedishim, and he comes running into town.
Woo! Hey, where is everybody in the town? That's a very important letter for the Chusin. Very important letter for the Chusin.
And meanwhile, the chuppah started. And they're up to the last bracha. And they make the last bracha, and the chusin breaks the glass, and everyone screams, Mazel tov, Mazel tov, and all of a sudden the door opens up. Stop!
I have a very important letter from Nosson. I even have 2 letters from Nosson. Please.
Everyone is quiet. So Sofer takes the letter. He looks at it. And Nosson Adler says, I should break the shidduch. But it's too late. What does the letter say? Nothing. Everything's okay. Mazel tov, vata! So Sofer later walked into the woods a little bit and said, if this was the hashgacha, that the letter should come a minute after the chuppah, is a sin, and that's the way it was supposed to be. I have to write to my letter to the Rebbe, my Rebbe and explain to him. For the next 3 weeks, the best years of Chassam Sofer's life. He sat and learned, and Reb Hirsch Yavitz gave them a lot of money, and he had Talmidim, and Chassam Sofer didn't need money, but he needed to support his Talmidim. And one day, Reb Hirsch, Chassam Sofer noticed something. What's with Reb Hirsch? He doesn't have his silver stick anymore. He has a wooden stick. Reb Hirsch, where's your silver stick? I lost it. It's getting fixed. Reb Hirsch, where's your fancy white horse? How come you have a regular old horse with one ear down and one ear up and eyeglasses? He looks like he belongs in a Moshe Zakein, this horse. No, I have to get a new horse. Something's wrong. Every Friday night, the Chassam Sofer's wife Malka used to put on a special stern tichel, a beautiful tichel with a diamond that her brother brought for her. And all of a sudden, that Friday night, she came out with a regular tichel. Where's your stern tichel? I don't know where it is. So Sofer started making kiddush. And all of a sudden, his wife Malka began to cry. Why are you crying?
Shabbos. And all of a sudden, the Chassam Sofer began to think, uh-oh, I know what happened. Reb Hirsch Yavitz must have lost all of his money.
Yeah. We even sold it, but we sold everything in the house. You shouldn't find out about it. I even sold my shtar and tichel.
So why are you crying?
Because now, you're not going to want to be married to me anymore. Chas v'sholem. But how are we going to live?
So Sefer stood up. Rabbi Shalom, I didn't want to become a roof. But I see you wanted me to become a roof. And if you wanted me to become a roof, I will take the next offer as a roof. Meanwhile, in Shield, someone started saying,
You know, how's Marcella supposed to live? Everyone knows his son-in-law lost their whole money. Yeah. Let's make him an offer to be roof. Okay. Let's call a meeting. This is a meeting to give him an offer to be roof.
Yes, this is a meeting.
We know already 10 times it's a meeting. We're going to sign the Ksavra bonus. I sign. Let's start again.
as they were walking over to the Chassam Sofer, they were about to walk into his house.
I walk in first. I'm the Rosh HaKol.
I walk in first. I'm the Rosh Plumbers over here.
Oh no, I walk in.
We have to rewrite the letter again. As they were talking, somebody came from a nearby town, Baskowitz, and said, Rebbe, we came to you with the Ksavra Bunis, the Biruv. I know, I'm masking. What? You're masking? That's right. But we thought, I made up the next one who asks me, I'm going to take the Ksavra Bunis, no problem. And the Chassam Sofer became Ruv. The people from the first town came,
okay, we're here to give you a Ksavra bonus. We're all holding the paper together. I hold the top, I hold the bottom, I hold the outside. We all walk in together. 1, 2, 3, boom, they all tripped over each other. We want you.
it's too late.
Too late? Because we were fighting?
I told you I should have brought it. I'm the Rosh HaShoemakers.
I'm the Rosh HaPlumber.
I'm the Rosh HaKol.
Who cares about you?
Stop arguing. It was Bashared that I should take this job. Some Sofer was Ruv of Baskowitz for many years. You know what happened a little while later? His wife Malka passed away. And the Chassam Sofer remarried the daughter of Rabbi Kiva Eger. And now the Chassam Sofer is Ruv in a very big town called Preshburg. And right before Sikkis, the Chassam Sofer is very sad.
Yeah, but what's the matter?
I have a feeling that something very sad is going to happen to this town this year. And the Chassam Sofer fasted a long time. And there was a big river in Preshburg. And the river started going up higher and higher. It started flooding everything. Houses were floating away. This person sitting in his bathtub.
Oh, I'm going down the street. I want to go back.
And the Chassam Sofer sent out a bunch of ships. They should save people. And they said you have to save Yidden and not Yidden. Everyone together. And the king was so happy. He sent a special letter to the Chassam Sofer. And everyone said,
Yeah, but that was the bad thing you saw.
No. The Chassam Sofer went into his room and he did something called a pidyon nefesh. He gave a certain amount of tzedakah, and the whole night he was crying for the people of Preshburg. But Rebbe, there's no problem. I feel in my heart there is. All of a sudden one day, whee! What happened? There's a big French general. His name is Napoleon, and he comes up, and there's a big long line, and he says, let us into the town! We are taking over the town! And Franz Joseph's soldier said, you are not taking over the town. You are not taking over this town. No. If you don't let us into the town, we are going to shoot big cannons onto you. Everyone got together, and Chassam Sofer said, listen, there's a war. You know what a Yid has to do by a war? Be quiet. Not mix in. Lie low. Say Tillim. And the next day, they started bombarding the town. Whee! And all over houses are exploding, and everyone is running. Some Sofer says, no one has anything to worry about. None of the Yidden in the Chassam Sofer's Kehillah got hurt, except for one man. His name was Wolf Kamerang. And you know what the story was with Wolf? Wolf? One day, many months before, the Chassam Sofer called him in. Reb Wolf?
Yeah?
I'm the Ruv of Preshburg.
I'm not from Preshburg. I don't have to listen to you.
Rav, please speak with their Eretz. You have apartments over here, and you're raising the rent, you're making it very hard for people to live. I want you to bring down the rent. You're not my roof, I have nothing to do with you. Wolf Kamerang is running, and a bomb comes and explodes, and he's killed. Everyone realizes that because he said, you're not my roof and I have nothing to do with you, he was no longer under the protection of the Chassam Sofer. Now the war, Baruch Hashem, is finally over. And the Chassam Sofer says the French took over. Everyone should listen to all the halachas, not to make a chilul Hashem. And everyone listened, except for Beryl and Shmerel.
Beryl.
What?
We can make a lot of money.
How?
A lot of French soldiers that are dead on the floor.
So how do we make money?
We take their guns, we put it in a wagon, and we sell it to the Hungarian army.
But you're not allowed to do that.
You're not allowed to do that. Who's supposed to know if we do it?
But the Rabbi said that we should listen to all the laws.
Don't listen to the rebel.
But what if they catch us? They're going to shoot us.
Don't worry, they won't catch us.
But if they catch us and they shoot us?
They won't catch us.
And what if they do?
Stop it. Listen, I have a whole plan. I have a wagon full of flowers. If they catch us, we say we're selling flowers.
Okay. So they're walking along. Flowers.
Flowers. Come on. Flowers.
You want to buy flowers?
Flowers are covered Shabbos.
Flowers will cover us.
And one day at night, they had a big fight.
Okay, 50% you, 50% me. So I make 80, you make 20.
Huh? 50% you, 50% me. I make 90, you make 20.
That's impossible.
You're impossible.
Let's go to I didn't tell you.
I'm asking.
And they go to the Chassam Sofer listens to them, but they didn't tell the Chassam Sofer what they were doing. You know why? Because he knew he would be angry at them.
Yeah, we have a business, we're selling can openers. Yeah, can openers. And we have this didn't tell you.
Chassam Sofer listened to both sides. He said, you get 50, you get 50.
Hear what the Rebbe said? I get everything, you get nothing.
That's not what the Rabbi said. The Rabbi said, I get everything, and you got twice nothing.
He did not say that. He said once nothing.
Once nothing.
Right.
They went back in screaming. The Chassam Sofer said, let me write down the sack. You get 50 and you get 50. And he put the sack in his drawer. The next day they're walking with their flowers. They're picking up the guns. And a French soldier walks up behind them. What are you doing?
Hello. We're selling flowers.
You are selling flowers? Let me push your wagon.
No, so don't push our wagon. It's a very scary wagon. You have to know how to push.
This is a very heavy wagon for flowers. Look, these are very heavy flowers.
Let me see what is underneath the flowers.
No, don't see what's underneath the flowers.
Why is this full of guns?
This is in case someone wants to steal the flowers. We have full of guns over here.
You are stealing these guns from the French soldiers.
How did you know? Hello, look over there.
Why should I look over there?
Because you want to run away.
They dragged the two in and they arrested them. And they made a whole investigation. And the French were very angry. And all the Yidden were in a sakuna. And they go through their pockets. And as they're going through their pockets, one of the things that they find is a psak from the Chassam Sofer that says 50% you and 50% me. Ah, said the French soldier. So your rabbi is part of this. That day, Chassam Sofer was in the middle of davening, and all of a sudden the door opened up, and in walked the soldiers, and they started arresting the roof. You can't arrest the roof! No, what are you doing? They shackled him in chains and took him out. Chassam Sofer said, what is the problem? So, you are involved with people that are doing this, that are stealing the guns. I didn't know they were stealing guns. You told your people to do it. I told the people they shouldn't be make a chilul Hashem. Then how come there is a letter that shows you how to divide the money among them, that approves this? All of a sudden, they put out a psak din that in 3 days a big judge is coming from Paris. And if he paskins that you're going to die, then the Chassam Sofer is going to be shot. And all the Yidden started davening for the next 3 days. And the Chassam Sofer started writing a tzavua. And the Chassam Sofer said goodbye to his family. And he went to the cave of Reb Nosson now to be Mispalel. And they were running, Rebbe, we just heard this judge doesn't let anybody go. He has everyone shot because he's a military judge. Whatever the Rebbeinu Shem does is. And Chassam Sofer had to walk into the judge. Everyone started following him. Chassam Sofer turned around and said, go home. Chas v'shalom, if they heard anyone else. Whatever the Rebbeinu Shem does is good. And you hear the judge saying, what? That is what you did? Off with his head. Next, off with his head. Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. What does Rabbi do? He told the men to steal the guns so they sell jazz. Off with his... Hello, Jacques. I said, what? Moshe? It is you? Moshe? Jacques, I did not tell anyone to steal guns from the French soldiers. What is the evidence? All it says, split the iron. I didn't know that it was guns. Moshe! Oh, if this would be anyone else, I would tell off with the head. But for you, my good friend, I will say you are innocent. Thank you. He walks out. Everyone starts running over. They start singing Chazdei Hashem. So Sefer says, I'm going back to him. No, don't go back. Why? Because Baron and Shmerel, they're about to chop off their heads. Yeah, but don't go back for them. They got you in trouble, though. Jacques. Yes, Moshe. Those two Yidden. They have wife and children. Why should they suffer? Please, let them go. Oh, Moshe, I let you go. That is good enough. But I cannot let them go. I cannot do that. Jacques, you want anyone to find out who really took your tests? What? When you took your tests, did you take it? Or did a little boy take it for you? No, don't tell nobody that. And you let those two out right now. And Beryl and Shmerel were let out. And the Heilige Chassam Sofer came home and they made a big Seder Seidah. And he said, now I understand why my Rebbe sent me there. And he touched the Pusik. Moshe Rabbeinu said, I want to see you. You know what the Eibishter said? Who knows what that means? You can see me from behind. You can't see me from the front. A lot of times things happen to us in life, we don't understand beforehand. But afterwards we understand. So in the Schis, just like the Heilige Chassam Sofer was redeemed, the Eibishter should help all of Klal Yisrael, should be Zaycha, to the Gila Shleima, and Heira, Yameinu, Amen.